Well, hello, Spencer.
Hello.
How you doing, brother?
Doing very good.
So we want to talk about a couple things on the go tonight. We don't have time to stop. We gotta keep moving. But what are the two things we want to talk about? We want to talk about
What the best card to mine is?
best card to mine with. And then the video after this one is going to be projects to watch. What we're paying attention to this week.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk over the beehive on the way. So Spencer and I are very strong opinionators of which card to mine, and it's not about ROI, speed. It's not about cost of hardware either. We focus on primarily cost of production.
Yeah.
Because these cards come with 3 and 4 year warranties, some of them. So you got to make sure it's gonna run for those 4 years. Now the cards that we like are
the GTX 1070 and 1070 Ti.
And now why is that?
That's because it's the most efficient card that you can buy.
Oh, for sure, without a doubt. Now that the value, the way that works is you look at the amount of souls per watt, and also the ability to mine a variety of different chains.
Yeah.
Because the 1070 Ti's were so optimized, they actually were not allowed to be overclocked by the manufacturers or the distributors.
The Ti's.
So the 1070 Ti's, Asus, MSI, all these guys were not allowed to modify the rates, because if they had modified the rates, the 1070 Ti would have been better than the 1080 at the current time. So they had a higher cost card that would have essentially been not as good. So based on that, the 1080 has got some improvements, but not much.
No.
So we still feel that now you might get more hashes out of square space.
Yeah, so that's one thing considering. Now that we have the Ethereum enlargement bill, you can get those 1080 Ti's up to 50 to 55 mega hashes.
Yeah, 51's pretty standard.
But that's going to cost you 185 watts, whereas on the 1070 and 1070 Ti, you're getting about 30 for 110 watts.
Yeah, so in the end, the 1070s actually end up still being 1070 Ti's, still end up being more efficient. So that's why we like the 1070 Ti guys.
Cool.
Yeah, so there's not AMD, none of the bot, and we're not talking necessarily just Monero, but for Lyra, for Ethash, for probably several of the 12 major chains, probably 7 or 8 of them are done really well in the NVIDIA stuff, and specifically the Pascal chipset there. So good stuff. Pascal still hasn't been upgraded for a reason. It's still doing so strong because it's such a good architecture design. Just the smaller chipsets, I think, might be the real improvement in the next generation. I don't think we're going to see the Turing cards or the Volta cards anytime soon. They're saying it's probably going to be, honestly, guys, you're hearing it here. You're not going to see the new cards till December. So what's going to happen is people are waiting. Crypto farmers who are now seeing large profits again based on the market uptick, and a lot of people who have been waiting to get in, and a lot of people who took money out in January and couldn't get cards at reasonable prices are waiting. So, and there's a lot of gamers, a lot of people who are like, I want the best card, but I don't want to buy a $12,000 card and then have a better $12,000 card come out in two weeks. So I think the majority of the market right now is in a holding pattern. I think what you'll see is when these first gen of these new cards hit, probably at the end of September or October at earliest. Like, I'm hearing December, guys. I'm hearing from my insiders December. And the Volta and the Turing might never come down to consumer level. They might stay in the commercial. So unless you're ordering 50 plus cards at a time, you might not even be able to get your hands on those. And they're already pre-sold, most of them. He's pre-sold a lot of them through the E3 summit and the conference, the electronics conference. You know, the more you buy, the more you save. The more you buy, the more you save. He said that like 15 times during the conference. And it wasn't to you and me and Spencer. It wasn't to the hobbyist. It wasn't to us small-scale miners. He's talking to corporations that are doing server side, scale side, artificial intelligence, neural learning, big time stuff. So what's going to happen, in my opinion, strongly based on what I know, and I was right when I told everyone in December and in January that those cards were going to be out of stock, and they went up. I was right, and I'm going to be right again. So the new cards are going to hit late September, late October, probably December. And what's going to happen is all those cards are going to get sold out right away. And people are going to be like, oh, my God. And then they're going to rush back to the 1070 Ti's and the 1080 Ti's. And those are going to go out of stock because they'll have discontinued manufacturing of those cards. So they'll go out of stock like real fast. Like a couple commercial miners will go to all your local shops and be like, we want 200 of the 1070 Ti, or we want everything of the 1080 Ti that you have. And they won't be using their money. They'll be using investors' money. So other people's money to buy all this hardware. And then all of a sudden, you're not going to have the ability to get your hand on cards. And so December's going to roll around. You're going to have all this profit. The market's going to have taken another bull run. You'll be up thousands of % over what you are now. And you'll be like, oh, look, all this coins, all this few $100 has turned into $1,000, $200, $3,000, $4,000. Maybe I should build another rig. And you're not going to be able to. So cards are down right now. Cards are down. The 1070 Ti's are like 500 American right now. So I would say, if you're thinking about it, get into those 1070s now, because they are going to be selling like gold in the next 3 months again. You heard it here first, guys, okay? Yeah. Nobody wants those 280s. Nobody wants your 480s. Nobody gives a shit about your 580s. The 1070 Ti's, which are projected based on block height, they are projected to be able to mine until 2029. 2029, folks. 2029. You don't think you're going to get return on investment and get rich by then you probably shouldn't be mining anyways, because you should be able to reach your ROI over dozens of times over in the next couple of years. And you've got warranty for most of those cards for 3 or 4 years. The power supplies that we use, the platinum cards, or the platinum power supplies, often have 4 years of warranty. Even the discounted video cards, the Zotac ones, come with 2 years of warranty. So you should be able to run those, replace them, and run them again, right? Yeah. How are you not going to get rich? How are you not getting rich off of mining's making us rich right now? You should be getting rich too, okay? So yeah. Get rich. Damn it.